somebody getting folded up and breaking a leg and doing all that until they finally realize this is not safe, right? This is not right. It's, the other thing that's going to stop it is, and which is like, if I was a defensive coach, I'd be going with go ahead hunting on the quarterback here. Go ahead. Let him have it. Dive over, go crazy, try to kill the quarterback. That's what I would do.
Okay.
I know. I don't mean it
First
like
of
that.
all,
Yeah.
I didn't say that.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yeah. Lil Brunson back at you with the back at you, and I am the best reporting on the Eagles. Before we get into the meat and potatoes, I gotta let you know that this video was brought to you by Print Champs. Big Print Champs in the building, bringing you everything you need. Make sure you tap in, get your Hurt Season shirts, get your Hurt Season hats. With your purchase of your Hurt Season shirt, you get the Hurt Season hat at a discounted rate. Stay tuned for all the merchandise I got dropping. You know what I'm saying? The Get Down to Lay Down tees coming soon. You're going to find the Ski Mask Howie tee on site. You're going to find the Defensive Slime tee on site. Everything on site via the Print Champs. Make sure you go over there and use code BULLY10 to get all your discounts. And y'all been streaming, God bless who hating. Thank y'all for that. I got some music videos coming out. A lot of stuff coming down the pipe for the whole brand that is LB. Everything I do is because of y'all. And because of y'all, we reaching new heights every day. Let's talk about it. That was Chris Sims. That was Phil Sims' son. That's what we're going to call him on this channel. I got that from Joe Castro. Phil Sims' son. You know what I mean? We no longer call him by his first name because he acting unusual, to say the least. Phil Sims' son has advocated on a nationally syndicated podcast that teams go head hunting for Jalen Hurts, all because of the brotherly shove, the tush push, or whatever you want to call it. The national outrage due to this play alone has me worried for my quarterback safety. For real. I'm genuinely worried for his safety because when you spew hatred, people start to act on said hatred. You know what I mean? I'm worried about my quarterback safety when he's in that formation because people just dislike the fact that their defensive line is smaller than our offensive line. So the answer to this is to go head hunting after the quarterback. I think it's corny. You know what I mean? And I think it's corny that somebody who does a QB top 40 every year, you know what I mean, who has the say so or whatever the case may be, somebody who also that voted in NFL awards at one point gets to determine and gets to say these type of things about an NFL athlete. It don't make no sense to me, man. Nobody was saying this when Tom Brady was notorious for the QB sneak, y'all. From 2001 until he went to Tampa, Tom Brady had 157 quarterback sneaks, converted at an 82% clip. At that time, from that time frame, from 2001 until he left New England, the only person that was behind him was Drew Brees. Drew Brees was like in the 80s in terms of QB sneaks. In the 80s. So why is it such a problem that the Philadelphia Eagles have the offensive line to execute this, have the manpower to this is old school football. This is what I be talking about, man. A lot of these guys not used to old school football anymore. Chris Sims was trash. For him to get on a show and say something like this is just it's beside me. You had the other guy from the Barstool Sports podcast the other day said he about to start the Let's Hurt Jalen. Oh, they're saying it out in public now, y'all. They're publicly screaming for injury of a quarterback. And nobody doing nothing about it. It's ridiculous to me, man. It is ridiculous to me. You know what I mean? Guys that talk like this should not be around the game. And one breath, Chris Sims is going to say the NFL, Phil Sims' son, I'm sorry. And one breath, Phil Sims' son going to say the NFL, you know what I mean? Maybe they're not going to stop it until a lineman gets rolled up and hurt. Then in the other breath, I'll just tell defensive coordinators to go ahead hunting. What? You fear that they only going to stop it when somebody get hurt, but you're cheering for my quarterback to get hurt. Come on, man. These type of guys, and he evil looking, everything, man. And man, get him out of here, man. Get him out of here. That's no good for the game, man. The Washington Commanders coming to Philly. I didn't really have much to say about these dudes because I believe they are the inferior team. I believe they are. You know what I mean? I can say that. I'm not on the field. I don't have to respect them. I don't have to say we lost to an opponent. We took an opponent lightly. They a 2-1 football team, and I think they cheeks. That's how I feel. You know what I'm saying? I don't think they're good enough to compete with us, and I think they're going to lose. But I'm going to tell you how they're going to lose. They're going to lose in a shocking fashion to a lot of y'all people, which really isn't shocking when you look it up. I know you caught the NFC East Super Friends podcast yesterday. I know you caught it. If you didn't catch it, go over to that channel and sub right now. Louis T was talking crazy. Talking crazy. Way too crazy for a man who hasn't seen championship football in 30 years. Since 92. 31 years. He hasn't seen championship football. Way too crazy. His theory is we're not going to be able to run the ball on them the way we ran the ball the last 2 weeks. We not the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. You're right, because the Tampa Bay Buccaneers are better at playing the run than y'all, actually. The Washington Commanders are giving up 4.8 yards a carry. 4.8 yards a carry. They've given up 3 rushing touchdowns, 24 first downs. It's all running. And people run the ball on them on first down 29% of the time. Why are you sitting here talking like your defensive front is the 85 Bears? Just because you got high draft picks up there don't mean that they the 85 Bears. That's not what that mean at all. This is what a real defensive line do. The Philadelphia Eagles giving up 3 yards per carry, 0 rushing touchdowns, 6 first downs on the ground so far. People only decide to run the ball on us 12.5 times on first down. 12.5%. What are we talking about here? The first key is to run the ball. Who they think they are? We're going to run the ball and open up the offense. Run the ball, open up the offense. That's the first key to this. Why would we drop our quarterback back and let that defensive line get a straight line at him? Why would we do that? We the most blitzed offense in the league in passing situations. Jalen Hurts been cooking blitzes this year. It's a multitude of ways to beat these guys. A multitude of ways. They need to run to thrive. Now let's talk about Sam Howell. How do we stop Sam Howell? He got stopped last week. He threw 4 interceptions. 4 interceptions. We about to be on Sam Howell ass like white on rice. Like, I don't get what's going on with these guys this year. Do you not understand what the Philadelphia Eagles have built? Do you not see Jalen Carter, the best defensive tackle in the league as a rookie? Fletcher Cox, we're going to show you who can't run the ball. I want this to be as physical can get. I want to hurt the Commanders this week. I want to hurt their pride, just like the Bills just did. Who can't run the ball on y'all? You got me chopped. And then if you decide that you want to have extra emphasis on running the ball, we're going to take what the defense give us. We're a smart football team, y'all. We're a smart football team. We got a plan A, a plan B, and a plan C. And y'all think when we lined up in our brotherly shove formation, we don't got another bag? You saw it. You saw it. If Jalen Hurts ain't slipped, it was a touchdown pass. If y'all got a problem with the push Commanders, don't let us get 3rd and inches. Don't let us get to 4th and 1. Because you know it's coming, and you're not going to be able to stop it. Thought I was done. You thought I was done? Sam Howell, the most sacked quarterback in the National Football League, going against the Philadelphia Eagles, who apply the most pressure right now? There's been 212 drives in the National Football League. 212 drives. Sam Howell has been sacked 37% out of each drive. Come on. 37%. These guys get sacked a lot, man. These like Sam Howell, I don't think he's having trouble reading defenses. That's not so much of the case. He just like to play a lot of hero ball. You better get down and slide this week, Sam. You better get down and slide this week. And this is just advice. Don't come out here standing around thinking that you Superman with this defensive line and the way that we playing football. You see how Jalen Carter is punching people's liver to get the ball loose. Don't run around here thinking you Superman, Sam. My advice to you this weekend is slide. Hide. Do whatever you got to do, Sam Bow, or your name going to be Sam Hollering.